So we are now looking at following the signs to Huthwaite. Now if you follow the signs to Sutton Town Centre on test, the examiner will say to you, I'd like you to follow the signs to Sutton Town Centre, the right lane will help you, which means you can get straight in that right lane straight away. Because as you're coming up here, the sign's there and the lights are there. So they're giving you a bit of an head start, okay? What they'd say here is, I'd like you to follow the signs to Huthwaite. So if we're a good learner, we're looking all the way up the road and we can already see the sign that says Huthwaite is right.
So it needs to be in lane still.
We need to start planning for it.
Yeah.
Now I'll try and show you the worst scenario. So the worst scenario for a learner is they're driving down this road.
Just stay in lane 1.
Yeah, with loads of cars in the right lane. So I'm not going to boot it. I'm going to go steady, right? Because this is what a learner would do.
They've realised at the last minute they need to be over here.
Well, they've seen the sign, but they can't get over because there's loads of cars there, look.
Right.
This is where you can use your indicator. Watch. Watch what that silver car does. It's flashed me, look. Okay? So that's what pupils don't do. They sit in there, go really slow, looking, because what we've done up to yet with the pupil is we've said, well, you can't stick an indicator until you're going to move off from the side of the road, because that's a begging signal. You can't do that, but we're moving. We're using that indicator to talk to people, because we can't shout out there and say, mate, I want to go over there. That's what your indicator does. Okay? So what we've done there is we've used the indicator, and as soon as we did, he flashed me straight away to let me in. I thanked him, put my hand out. Your pupil's not going to do that. But he may not have let me through, but then the next one would. They may not flash. They might just sit there. But that's helped me get over into this lane. Now there's 2 lanes here. You can choose whichever. I'm using this lane to make progress. If your pupil wants to sit in that lane, they're not going to get marked for it. But if you're on your part 2, you need to be in. You've done your part 2. But in your part 2, you need to be in this lane to make progress. Now both of these lanes go round and they merge just round that corner. It's important we keep tight. If you're in that lane, it's important you go as wide as you can, as close to that grass as you can.
Are there any markings going round?
Only where that truck is now.
Yeah,
so if they cut early, they end up in the middle of the lanes and fail the test. Okay? You'll see it when you're around there. But that indicator is powerful, used at the right time. You know, and that whole lesson could be about the use of the indicator, if you wanted it to be, to show the power of it. So when we go round here, as soon as we get to this curve, we're cutting in, and we're keeping as close to this curve as we can.
Yeah, that makes clear now, yeah.
Then checking the mirrors, and it filters to 1. Yeah? Yeah. We're in a 40 zone, straight on at both mini roundabouts. So I'm checking the indicator from the black car, ain't got one. And now I'm checking right early, nothing, I'm gone.